And then YouTube, are we streaming? You should a live chat, actually. Alright, we're streaming. Play that funky music. And now time real quick to shill this on a social. I had someone point out to me the absurdity of streaming this when, like, the entire United States is asleep, but, like, that's just how my work schedule goes. Yeah, it's been rough, like, learning to program live on stream, various work shenanigans going on, but we're here. Because I said I would be here for one more. So what's up, gamers? Welcome to the final day of programming Defeat the Darkest State for Otome Jam / Josei Jam. Now, does this mean I'm going to be done programming the game tonight? No! What it means is I'm going to be programming it off-stream after this. So, what are we doing tonight? We're doing the Milia route tonight. So we did a bit of the Waldo route last night, because that's what the Tumblr poll said to do. So now tonight, the other vote was for the Milia route, so I'm going to get on that right now. So just to remind myself where we're at, we're going to... There we go. We're going to do the Milia route. Just paste all this goodness there. Hide, crimp, show Milia blush. And because she's on the other side of the classroom, that's going to be a 4-5 offset. And which way is she looking when she blushes? We're actually going to have her look away. So she's going to be X zoom minus 1.0. There we go. We're off to a rousing start. Do I... Oh! Okay. So, I have Milia here waving. Okay, so do I make Milia more reserved than Waldo? Actually, no, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna fucking do. We're gonna pause... And she's gonna wave. There we go. So, I think that leaves it nice and ambiguous what goes on. I might want to expand the scene beyond one line, because it's like, okay, we do it and then bam. Because like Waldo's scene, we got 4 whole lines here of like what's going on. But with Milia, like, because she's by herself, she doesn't have a Chin-Chin equivalent to interact with. And that has been a thorn in my side multiple times. So, note to self, if I ever make another visual novel. Sure hope I do. But anyway. Yeah, this is unreasonably fast. I should really put something here. Okay, you know what? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. I can just make these into 2 separate lanes. What a smart fucking move, putting the... what a smart fucking move, putting the 2 new kids together on... About 10 out of fucking 10. What a smart effing move, putting the new kids together on a project about the town they know nothing about. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll do great. Sure, we'll do just great. So while Danish is thinking that Milia is blushing, but then, and then that's when, like, we look over at Milia and she's giving the wave. And, do I reverse her for this one? Dun, 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 dun. I think not. I think not. I think we're gonna have her blush off to the side, and then she... Like, she's gonna be looking to the left, and then... Totally starting with that. Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, because the hand is gonna be towards the center of the screen that way. Let's do it. Let's do it. So... Excellent 1.0. There we go. At least she's optimistic about it. This is great. You bulging ignoramus. There we go. I think that's good. Okay. At least someone's optimistic about it. Okay. Courtyard placeholder. Okay, great. After school, catch up with Milia. Blah 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 blah. Then a whole lot of deleting to do. The legally not Mortal Kombat song. Mortal Kombat! Anyway. So... Yeah, we'll do think and then uneasy. That seems good. So, show... I think that'll do. Let's see here. Okay. Alright, launch the game. Right. How am I supposed to playtest it if I don't have a build-up where we actually date her? So, excuse me, one moment. Got to load up the goddamn game. See what Million is up to. Skip! See what Walt is up to. Skip! See what Chinchin's up to. Skip! I think of the chicken. Yeah, cool. And then we're going to have Milia's chicken order because that is the first tiebreaker. Skip! Milia, thank you! Save right here. What a smart effing move, putting the two new kids together on a project about the town they know nothing about. I'm sure we'll do just great, you bulging ignoramus. I'm gonna move her a little bit further to the left. Reload the... Reload! Oh yeah, because... Yeah, that works. That works. Right, I'm a little bit biased because it was over there. But we're good. We glance at each other and she gives a friendly wave. At least someone's optimistic about it. Oh, because I flip her. That's why she does that. Let's see if a with dissolve fixes that. I think it will. I think that it will. I am confident that it will. Nothing I could do, actually. Instead of a with dissolve, let's shift her over just a teeny tiny bit. Because this is just me wanting her to wave from that side. Which I understand is like absolutely just splitting hairs. Okay, okay. Alright, we're there. We are so there. Oh yeah, we did it! Yeah, I don't think they're going to be looking at her camera. They're going to be looking at her eyes. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Nobody tell anybody about what happens to the camera when I flip her. Nobody. After school, I catch up with Millie just to see how doing our partnership will be. After school, I catch up with Millie just to see just how doing our partnership will be. Oh, with dissolve. God damn it. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm not sure if I can, yeah. It's gonna be a lower energy stream tonight. One, because I know what I'm doing, and two, I'm effing exhausted. Oh, goodness gracious. Don't ask me, you've been here a whole year. I'll be honest, I haven't done a lot of looking around. In the city, you mean? Well, yeah. Unfortunately, I don't think we can convince the local wildlife to show up and say what they like about Northtown. I spot a pigeon out of the corner of my eye and try my luck. Hey, little guy, what do you like about Northtown? You like eating everyone's lunches out of the garbage can? Millia laughs, but the pigeon doesn't even acknowledge my question. Entitled little shit. I'm sure we'll think of something. It just takes time, you know? The days pass, but neither of us are particularly inspired by our new home. We eventually agree to meet up Saturday at the Castle Square and try to crunch something out over the weekend. And that, there you go. Okay, good. So, scene BG Squirf with dissolve. We're getting there. And then this doesn't need a label, but we're going to give it a label anyway, because I have one in my notes and it's going to keep me organized. Bam, 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 dun, dun, dun. So, seeing Castle Square. Okay, so this is all... There we go. And then, oh right, there's an extra switch for Millia here. We'll get there. And there's a capital name. Gotta uncapital that. Haha! Laka Laka is the GOAT. Great fucking song. Hard as hell to do, but really rewarding. Solve. Yeah, don't show Millia yet, because like, it took a minute, but I found Millia. So don't show her yet. We're not next to her yet. We found her, then we're walking up to her, then we show her. Show Millia chat. To walk a like a place, so walk a time, to be so fine. Okay. Oh, hey name, look, I made some friends. One of the ducks is noticed us and comes to the edge of the fountain. Millia readies her camera. She readies her camera. Gee, I wonder which one I need for this. Maybe the one where she's clutching her camera. There we go. Hello there, are you posing for me? May I take a picture of you? Show me your good side. She takes a couple shots of the duck while adjusting the lens. The duck slowly shuffles around and seems to be posing. Does she speak duck? Or is this an elaborate coincidence? Hey, do a flip. Did you hear my friend? Can you do a trick for us? Friend, careful how you use that word, Millia. You hardly know anything about me and I don't want to hurt you if I leave. I'm still a little frazzled when her other friend looks me directly in the eye and gives a few lethargic flaps of his wings. Okay, so back to proud. Because she's got the camera. Are you ready to go? Anywhere late at first? We're gonna show Amelia Think here. Why don't you walk into a cave and don't come out, new kid? And then, we'll show Amelia sad. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, I named it uneasy. That's fine. Or yeah. Uneasy. There we go. I'm gonna face him. That's a square. Okay, so we need the kids to appear. Anya, welcome! Welcome, Anya. Just working on Millia's route right now. I'm at the part where the bullies appear, so I'm gonna do something really, really inspired. I'm going to steal my code from another route and have the kids appear roughly the exact same way. So, oh yeah, right, we're gonna have Milia move and get the hell out of the way, and then the bullies will appear. Let's see here. We both turn to face him. And then I guess yeah, show and then tell. So show Milia uneasy. X center duh with move, and then show dumbass kids in the exact same spot as they were for Waldo. With dissolve, we will face them. So you know what we're gonna do? We're actually gonna make the kids a little bit more insistent, right? Because we want them. Yeah. Okay. So Kid M1 is gonna go from 31 to like 34, just a little bit of movement. It's like just enough to catch the eye. Just enough to catch the eye. And then the other one's gonna give them shit. So show Kid M2 with move, and he's gonna go from 13 to 16. Okay. This is the last time I get to tell this story. This song is from Poppin' Music. It is the first song I ever beat on heavy doubles in Dance Dance Revolution. It's really fucking good. There we go. So he moves forward, he says something awful, and then the other kid moves forward. Show Kid M1 with move. And that's going to be X center. So the 34 is going to be 37. Just really getting in our faces. Really getting in our faces. Which is not like, we trying to face? Yeah, because how far away are we? I didn't even fucking, okay, 1 second. Okay. Okay, yeah, so in Milia's route, the bullies are right there. Okay, so we're going to keep that, and then there's a switch that I have to set here. Okay. The words land on Milia like punches. We're gonna move Milia back too. So after all of this, she gets bullied, and then she's gonna go X center. And where the heck is she right now? 78. We're gonna move her back to like 85. Just like kind of almost the edge of the screen there. And is this what I'm signing up for if I stay? Okay, now I have to check for Danish's favorite season of the Sir Beaumont TV show. I'm doing this because if Milia and Danish click, and Danish likes season 1, where Beaumont romances the the wonderful lady Genevieve, Deja's gonna think, oh crap, am I Sir Beaumont right now? Is Milia my Genevieve? So I gotta find where the heck... Okay, yeah, TV season, but then what was the variable check? What the fuck was the variable check? There we go. If TV season equals 1. That's what threw me, is that you have to have both equals there. Okay, so if TV season equals 1, and then we're gonna have a couple extra labels here because, yeah, we need a couple extra labels because we're gonna do a choice menu now, and then if the TV season is not set to 1, we have the exact same set of choices. So Milia, Bully, leave, and then all of these can jump us to the Red Rooster afterwards. Milia, Bully, leave, Milia, Bully, talk, Bully, punch. There we go. Okay, we got him. We got him. So then I weigh my options carefully. Also, the less times you say I weigh my options carefully, the more powerful it becomes. It's like the stormtrooper metaphor. Let's see here. I weigh my options carefully. So, and because we're thinking about Sir Beaumont, tell them off is now use clever wordplay. And then instead of leave, it's defer and abscond. And then 3, instead of beating them up, is lay down the gauntlet. There we go, because we believe in flavor text in this house. And then that's gonna jump Milia, Bully, talk. The Fern of Scon is gonna jump Milia, Bully, leave. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And then the Witch Doctor, he told me what to do. Milia, Bully, punch. Okay, so that's if the TV season is set. Now, if it's not set, else, and it's just another short thing with different words in it. Well, somebody's got to stand up for her, or at least get her the hell out of here. Regardless, I have to do something. My mind races with options. Boom, 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 boom. Ting, ting, walla, walla, bang, bang. So, tell them off. And that's going to jump to Milia, Bully, talk. And then, where the fuck is the... There we go, walk away. Just walk away. There's your High School Musical reference for the day. And then, clobber them, I believe. Yes, clobber them. There we go. Okay. And we're gonna do these out of order. We're gonna do the lead first. We're gonna go in we're gonna go in order of escalating action. Oh, okay. So return is always indented at least once because it's within a label. Okay. So walk away, and this is the shortest one. Excellent. I love it when, you know, we have a short one to cut our teeth on. There we go. If I were the gallant Sir Beaumont, I wouldn't waste my time with this shit. I attempt to get us out of there before the bullies can close the gap. Which means that we're gonna rotate the bullies out. I do this for Waldo too, so I'm gonna steal from Waldo. That's, what the fuck is it? Ignore them. Yeah. Show them with move, and then hide all that shit with dissolve. That actually is exactly what I'm gonna do. Not here. There we go. And then, yeah, so move the kids all the way to the left. Move Milia to the middle at the same time, because that's where that's what our pro tag is focused on. Showing on easy with move, and then hide the two dumb fucks with dissolve. And there we go. We'll take chat and we'll throw it over here. Actually, no. We're gonna escalate. I'm gonna put the blush in here. Why the fuck not? It's my fucking game. We'll go too hard, and then whatever. There we go. Jump Milia Rooster. Okay. So that should all work. Alright, for those of you keeping track at home, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 colons that I did not do. 2, 3, 4 missed colons. Fucking hell. Okay, 4077. I must have fucked something up there. Oh, okay. I forgot. I put a space there. Okay, should all work now. Daikenkai. This is the stuff. Skip. You need to dissolve. Daikenkai Senpou. Oh, hey, great coder. Look, I made some friends. One of the ducks has noticed us and comes to the edge of the fountain. Amelia, raise your camera. Hello there, are you posing for me? May I take a picture of you? Show me your good side. She takes a couple shots of the duck while adjusting her lens. The duck slowly shuffles around and seems to be posing. Does she speak duck, or is this an elaborate coincidence? Hey, do a flip. Did you hear my friend? Can you do a trick for us? Friend. Careful how you use that word, Milia. You hardly know anything about me, and I don't want to hurt you if I leave. I'm still a little frazzled when her other friend looks me directly in the eye and gives a few lethargic flaps of its wings. Well done. After a quick thank you to her model, she turns to me ready for today's business. Thanks for waiting. I can send some of these to you later if you want. Are you ready to go? Anywhere you'd like to try first? I have no preference, really. All these places feel the same. They're just stores to me. That's fair. We've got plenty of time. We've both been to the Red Rooster, but I heard some kids were already using that. We're right outside City Hall. That would at least be educational. It's a mile or two away, but there's also a park nearby. It's where I go on most of my walks. And again, this is like the fake-out choice. Like, anyone who's played a visual novel is thinking like, oh, we're about to be given these choices. No, you ain't! Why don't you walk into a cave and don't come out, new kid? We both turn to face him. Let's see here. You're not supposed to be at Northtown High. New kids are supposed to go to a different school. Hey, did you know there was a movie in class and it made Milia cry? Just like, you know, one of those embarrassing high school things that could happen, but like doesn't... It doesn't impact the rest of your life. It's just it's rumor fuel. I might have the kids sneak up a little bit more. Yeah, let's do it. So 3 was very conservative. Let's go with... Let's double it and see what happens. We both turn to face him. Okay, we both turn to face, because, like, we see 2 people, so it can't just be one him. We turn to face the squawking of a... We both turn to face the ugly squawking of this heckler. There we go. It's a lot of words, but it makes more sense. The ugly squawking of this heckler crew. There we go. I think that works. So, we both turn to face the ugly squawking of this heckler crew. Can you even afford anything here? Why are you wasting my oxygen at the castle square? You're not supposed to be at Northtown High. New kids are supposed to go to a different school. Hey, did you know there was a movie in class and it made Millia cry? Oh, quick thing. So, if you sit with the dudes and meet Millia after school on the first day, there's another hint that, like, she's not as rich as the other kids here. Because there's a group asking her about, like, how to sign up for free lunch. And then the kids leave going, see, told you she'd know. So just hints. Hints. The words land on Millia like punches. She's been here a year and they're still treating her like she's new? Is this what I'm signing up for if I stay? Well, somebody's got to stand up for her, or at least get her the hell out of here. Regardless, I have to do something. My mind races with options. So the only one that's currently coded... Wait, which one is coded? Walk away. If I were the gallant Sir Beaumont, I wouldn't waste my time with this shit. I attempt to get us out of here before the boys can close the gap. Hey, I'm getting hungry. You want to go to the Red Rooster? Millie is still reeling from the comments of the peanut gallery. I give her a light tap on the shoulder. Hey, you like the lemon chicken, right? You want to go get some of that? Yeah, sure. I'd like that a lot. Great. You can remind me what else they have on the menu. I completely forgot. She starts by telling me that the lemon chicken is actually the lemon pepper chicken and recites much of the same info she did last week about the love and care they put into making each order. What she doesn't say, but what I happen to remember, is that she can afford to eat there and it won't embarrass her to go. Most of her words bounce off me as I make sure we aren't being followed, but I keep her talking. Oh, really? They even use the old equipment? Uh-huh. See, they still have a fryer from the 70s. They only use it when they're busy or someone orders a classic recipe so they don't wear it out too quickly. Tell me everything, Millia. Tell me everything it takes to get those fuckheads off your mind. And then we're... Okay, next scene. Alright, so I gotta make this a little bit shorter. But yeah, like this is a valid strategy for some people. Like, you distract them. Just get whatever is on their minds, try and get it off their minds. That's valid for some people. Like, this isn't a therapy game, it's just shit that I've seen work. But that's everybody's game, you know. It's everyone's experience. Pepper checking recites much of the same info as last week. There we go. There we go. Snipped it just enough. Let's fucking go. What she doesn't say, but what happens to remember is that she can afford to eat there and it won't embarrass her to go. Like, there we go. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we're gonna do the tell them off. And... there we go. And, like, another thing about, like, the whole... You know, what I happen to remember is that she can afford the either better to go. Like, Danish is insightful. And this needs to be, like, the moment in the game where Danish uses their their I don't give a fuck power or their insight or something else to not just to defend themselves, but to stand up for someone else. And like, it can be subtle like that. You know, it doesn't have to be the love interest going, "Oh wow, you're so insightful. I can't believe you remembered that I'm poor." Like we don't have to be like super overt about it. It feels you know, just make it natural. Make it fucking natural. Yeah, here we go. Tell them off. There we go. Okay, so, yeah, Millie is not in this scene. We're gonna hide her. Yeah. Let's see. The brave Sir Beaumont probably wouldn't stand for this, but he definitely wouldn't disembowel them either. Having written off the idea of excessive violence, I approached them with a disappointed scowl. Alright, so now we're gonna do what we have with Waldo, where they they're in the center. Right, yep. So do this, and then move the kids to the center, hide with Dissolve. We're being super fucking efficient today. So, and this is what was Milia? What was Milia anyway? What are words? Uneasy. Okay. Okay, so when I was make fun of my parents, the fact I'm not new and that I'm not welcome. Harsh words, well, they're supposed to be anyway. Their squawking does in fact annoy me. Not for the content itself, no, but because none of it was particularly original. I've made their job very hard. Danish just moved here. Who really is this Danish person anyway? They've got nothing on me. Ah well. As they finished the remarks, I dropped my scowl and began looking confused, like I'd gone deaf halfway through his second string of F-bombs. Yeah. Yeah, so... Show Kid M2. He's gonna Y-center down just a little bit to, like, simulate a step forward. 0.55. No, you're already 5'5" because I had to resize you. 0.6. There we go. And then, let's go Milia. Now we hide both of them. Hide Kid M1, hide Kid M2. And now nobody's on screen. And then we look back at Milia later for that. Okay. Hello, how's the coding today going so far? Welcome to the stream, Varger. I appear to have screwed it up. So jump Milia Rooster. That's a simple one. That's a simple fix. What's the other one? 41, 45. Oh, that's indented for some reason. Yeah, so we did a bit of Waldo's route yesterday, and now we're doing Milia's today. And it's going to be basically the same scene. So instead of meeting Waldo on Saturday at the Castle Square, you're meeting Milia. You still encounter bullies. They're going to say some crap about your love interest because all of them have been at school the previous year and the bullies have dirt on them. They don't have dirt on you. What the hell? Oh, here we go. That was the... No, that's fine. That's fine. Where is this? 41, 45. Oh, higher up. Oh, none of this is supposed to be indented. That's the... Okay, we did it. We're fine. Okay. We're okay. Okay. Yeah, so, what you missed with Milia, so I did step 1, which is telling them off, and basically, the bullies hints that Milia's family is poor, and if you just walk away, like, Danish uses their insight to remember, oh right, we ate at the Red Rooster before, so Milia can afford to eat there, that's gonna save her some embarrassment, let's get the fuck out of here. And so, like, I don't beat the player over the head with it, but, like, it's a nice bit of world building, and it's Danish using the things they're good at to help someone else. Does your program have less colors? Oh, so, Anya, what's going on there is I'm using Atom. This is the original text editor that Ren'Py uses. I'm not using Visual Studio Code. The reason for that is just my sanity. Because Visual Studio Code, I spent 45 minutes in the options for Visual Studio Code turning off, like, all of the optional autocomplete dictionary bullshit, turning off the AI features. Oh, and by the way, I have Peer Block running, and, like, if you click the AI checkbox, it blocks a ping to Microsoft servers like Peer Block does. So every time you touch that AI checkbox in Visual Studio Code, it snitches to Microsoft right away that you've turned it off. So also, like, all of the notifications for plugins, and do you want to download this, do you want to do that? So I understand that using Atom, like, there is a small percentage chance that I lose all of this code, but I would rather take the 1% chance that I lose every single line of my work than take the 100% chance that Microsoft bugs me with some bullshit that I don't want in the middle of my coding. Like, they're gonna throw off my groove and I'm gonna fucking hate them for it. Yeah, VS does take a bit of setup for your personal needs too. I have all the AI on it. Yeah, bless you. Like, bless you for putting up with that. Absolutely. Yeah, holy smokes. Yeah, just for me, like, I'm very, very picky. So it's easier for me to stream my coding than it is for me to be coding and then have Microsoft pop up a little notification about, hey, you want to download Foot Scraper 9.0? Like, no, fuck off. I was doing something. Anyway. Anyway, what is this? What is this? Okay. Alright. So, there we go. Okay. Let's try tell them off. I don't know if Visual Studio Code had AI. Oh, it does, yeah. It's buried deep in there, but the option is there. We both turn to face the ugly squawking of this heckler crew. Can you even afford anything here? Why are you wasting my oxygen at the Castle Square? You're not supposed to be at Northtown High. New kids are supposed to go to a different school. Hey, did you know there was a movie in class and it made Milia cry? Oh, that's another thing, Varger. So each kid has an embarrassing thing that happened to them, like, last year or the year before. So, like, I knew what Shinshin's would be. I knew what Milia's would be. Like, they were watching a movie in class and made her cry, you know, at some point last year. But I didn't have one for Waldo. But luckily, Adam played Waldo in the original Defeat the Darkness, so I asked him, and he's like, Waldo threw up in class. Great! Excellent! So that's what happened yesterday, is the bullies made fun of Waldo for throwing up in class. Hey, did you know there was a movie in class that made Milia cry? The words land on Milia like punches. She's been here a year and still treating her like she's new. Okay, someone's got to stand up for her. Okay, yep. Okay, so now we're going to tell them off. The brave Sir Beaumont probably wouldn't stand for this, but he definitely wouldn't disembowel them either. Having written off the idea of excessive violence, I approached them with a disappointed scowl. They make fun of my appearance, the fact that I'm new, and that I'm not welcome. Harsh words. Well, they're supposed to be anyway. Their squawking does in fact annoy me. Not for the content itself, no, but because none of it was particularly original. I've made their job very hard. Danish just moved here. Who really is this Danish person anyway? They've got nothing on me. Ah well. As they finished their remarks, I dropped my scowl and began looking confused, like I had gone deaf halfway through his second string of F-bombs. What? There's a pause. He tells me again, but struggles to repeat his earlier performance, even forgets some of his own words. Sorry, what was that? What? He tries to say it all a third time, but it falls flat, as if he's reciting some very obscene homework. He's stammering and adding a lot of extra swears when he can't remember something. Huh? What? His buddy chimes in. Fuck off, you heard him. I think I will fuck off. Let's go, Milia. They need to hide with dissolve. There we go. He mutters something else as we leave. I don't quite hear it, but that won't stop me from tilting my head back and ripping a reply. What was that? Ew, I'd never date a guy who wets his bed. You're fucking gross, dude. I grab Milia's hand and start walking away faster. We're done here. As we pass by the Red Rooster, I realize I'm still holding Milia's hand. Whoops. I try to let go, but she's also holding on to me, which I find out when I don't like having I try there twice. I try to let go, but she's still holding me, which I find out when okay. I'll figure it out. But she's also holding on me, which I find out when my arm doesn't return to me. Doesn't come back to... There we go. Which I find out when my arm doesn't come back to me. Oh no, I use me twice. Come back to my side. There we go. Come back to my side. There we go. Whoops. I try to let go, but she's also holding on to me, which I find out when my arm doesn't come back to my side. Milia's face is as red as the sign for the restaurant. You know, I like her flashbanging us here. Like, I don't think I'm going to use a dissolve here. Just bam! Like, oh, she's blushing. Oh, fuck. I think that works. Because, like, this is kind of an exciting moment. Okay, yeah. Hey, want to get some chicken? Sure, that sounds great. Cool, so I kind of need to open the door. Right, sorry. Her hand snaps back to her chest as I lead us inside. Milia Rooster. Okay, that one's looking good. Now we do the one where we beat the crap out of people. This one's kind of long. This is kind of long. You can tell, like, what did I have fun writing? I had fun beating the shit out of teenagers. That's what I had fun doing. And, yeah. And then jump Milia Rooster. Jump Milia Rooster. There we go. Okay, we did it. Invaded by Dark Spirit name. Yes, Robin, there it is. My mortal enemy. Capital name. Be gone. There we go. Okay. Not even in Season 3 would Sir Beaumont draw his sword over such a pithy string of insults. It's brutal and beneath his code of chivalrous conduct. But then I realized, I'm not Sir Beaumont. I meekly approach our hectors, almost sorry to be wasting their time. Alright, so, let's move Danish in, and then display what's going on. Show, then tell. Because if I say I meekly approach our hecklers, then they see the move and go, oh, okay, cool. But if we just move them now, then the brain's going to go, oh, what the hell's going on? And then I explain it. You know, like the movie Tron. Like, Tron's a great movie for that, what the hell is going on? Because Tron, the original, like, 80s Tron, does a lot of things, and you're like, what the hell's going on? And then they explain it, like, 5 minutes later. So, it's a good movie for, like, setup and payoff. It's a really annoying movie to watch with certain people, though, because, like, I've watched it with people who are like, oh, why did they do that? What's going on? It's like, the movie's going to explain it. Trust the movie to explain it, please. Anyway, I need my love interest fuck off code. There we go. There it is. There we go. I meekly approach our hecklers. Almost sorry to waste some time. Nobody falls with some distance. The first kid doesn't move. Perfect. They get even closer. Hey. And then we're going to make the kid get closer, which is going to be show. And then kid M2 is on the higher layer, so we're going to have him come in. Show kid M2. Y center 0.6. Oh, this is this one! This is this one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I just remember what this one is. So, where does new kids around here? What are you doing, man? All these insults are pretty low. Is there anything that might, you know, make you reconsider? His suggestion was not appropriate for review by the ESRB, but rest assured it wasn't very nice and did not add to his case. After carefully considering his proposal, I offer my reply. Nah, I don't think I will. So, like, I feel kind of weird about, like, I'm writing a high school thing, right? And kids swear, but kids also say things that, like, won't fly if you're trying to sell a commercial game. Like, I can't have kids talking about, you know, suck my whatever. So, this is my workaround. Everyone kind of understands what the kid is saying, but I don't need to type it out and put it in my game. And also, you know, gives room for streamers to make it up. Like, what, you know, the most insulting thing you heard in high school, like, you know. I reveal my head back. Sensing what I'm about to do, he tries to pull away with an iron grip. I yank his shirt like close to whack. With dissolve. There we go. And then, is this line is way too long. We're just gonna split this right now out of instinct. Not Kaid, hide. There we go. I walk back to Millia's slightly better spirits until I scare her with the wizard act. And then, let's see here. What's the appropriate emotion for this one? Fucking A. Let's see, we're gonna keep her as uneasy. Yeah, so show Milia, and then we're gonna kind of throw her off, because like if you've been in a situation where like you're in a fight, your adrenaline's going, like Danish just headbutted somebody and screamed at the other one, so like adrenaline's super fucking high. It's gonna kind of scare Milia a bit, and then Milia's like, I'm sorry, and then like, oh dear, fuck, So like, there's no like switch or variable for this, but I think it kind of demonstrates like Like, you know, yeah. um, I also think, like, people don't have to be perfect, right? So, like Danish was messy there, but brings himself back. Milia forgives them. They go to the Red Rooster. Because Milia is just a beautiful person like that. All right, now for the last hour of the stream, I'm going to crank up Roman So Words because it did not get copyright claimed at all by YouTube's system. So Roman So Words is a Japanese band. I found this CD secondhand at a bookstore, and Roman So Words is so obscure they don't even have an English Wikipedia article. But it's a pretty banger album. Some good power metal. Anyway, let's see here. Okay, so hide Milia with Dissolve because she's behind us. We're gonna have her do a chat, and then we'll do a blush here because she's gonna disappear really quick. With Dissolve. Okay. So that might work. Okay. Okay, so, clobber them. Not even in Season 3 would Sir Beaumont draw his sword over such a pithy string of insults. It's brutal and beneath his code of chivalrous conduct. But then I realized, I'm not Sir Beaumont. I meekly approach our hecklers, almost sorry to be wasting their time. Milia follows with some distance. The first kid doesn't move. Perfect. I get in even closer. Hey! I put my hand on his shoulder. We're just new kids around here. What are you doing, man? All these insults are pretty low. Is there anything that might, you know, make you reconsider? His suggestion was not appropriate for review by the ESRB, but rest assured it wasn't very nice and did not add to his case. After carefully considering his proposal, I offer my reply. Nah, I don't think I will. I reel my head back, sensing what I'm about to do. He tries to pull away, but with an iron grip on his shirt, I yank him back towards me. Whack! My forehead lands square on his stupid nose. I push him away while he's still dazed. A trickle of blood appears beneath the impact zone. His friend is in shock. I must look like a psycho to him. Good! I think you're done fucking with people today. You just never know what you might find. I leer at him and point my finger crookedly like an old wizard casting a spell. You want some? You want some? I thought so. Now scram! We need Milia to show up with Dissolve. And actually, I'm going to put a pause in there, too. Yeah, we're gonna do that with a Dissolve. We're gonna do that with Dissolve. There, yeah, so pause. 0.75. Just enough for someone to feel it, not enough to throw off the vibe. Now scram. There we go. That's... I'm actually going to make it longer. Fuck the speedrunners. I'm making it longer. Too long. This is like a sound editing thing too, right? It's like, I know that the pause is coming. I know how long the pause is gonna be. Therefore, it affects me less. Yeah, 75 is perfect. Fuck it. I walk back to Milia, who's in slightly better spirits, until I scare her with the wizard act. I'm hungry. I'm sorry? Oh dear, that probably sounded like a threat. I apologize. Hey, Milia, I'm getting hungry. Want to go get some food? Sure. Is the Red Rooster okay? We're pretty close. Sure, perfect. Let's go. Oh, they both say sure. Let's... Yeah. There we go. We'll change your sure to a yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because we don't have a yeah. Perfect. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's go. The walk there does nothing to tell me if my headache is a simple fix with a caffeinated soda or if I legitimately have a concussion. A hand gently falls on my shoulder. Despite my earlier bloodlust, my reaction isn't violent. It's like I'm a stray cat, and a human finally decided to pet me after 9 long years. Soft and deliberate. I pause. Hey, Danish, you wanted to go to the Red Rooster, right? Yeah, that's where we're going, isn't it? Fuck! Fucking flashbang. Okay, alright. Try again. It's over that way. Right, my bad. Lead the way, Melia. Unfortunately, that might answer my earlier question about the concussion. Her hand stays there a while. I don't remember when she removed it, but I do remember noticing partway through our walk when it was gone. I kind of miss it. What I did back there wasn't just lashing out at a bully, it was standing up for someone. And that someone didn't hesitate to think about my well-being afterwards. She wasn't intimidated. She wasn't afraid. Careful about getting close, Melia. My fate in this town isn't sealed yet. Woo! Alright! Alright, not bad. Not bad. I don't think Danish has this same kind of inner monologue with the other routes, which once again means that my team has influenced me to make Melia the best written route in the Otome game about dating guys. That's so funny. That's so goddamn funny. Like, yeah. Fucking hell, I love it. Anyway, Melia Rooster. It's gonna be... Yeah, I think part of it too is like this monologue kinda deliberately tells the player what's going on as I'm standing up for someone. Like, it's a bit more overt, but like we kinda have to like we have to reinforce to the player that Melia wasn't completely fucking driven away. So yeah. With the other two, it's a bit more subtle. This one, it has to be overt because Danish just fucking lays them out. Ugh. Anyway. Scene in the background, rooms BH. Okay. So this one, we don't faff about with getting the food. We just sit down and we're there. It's not crowded. It's not, nothing's going on. So... And this is where we're going to take all the sad emotes and we're going to lay them on thick. And even when you think we're done, we're not done. Oh, that's right. That's right. In last night's stream, I only got to the point where we met Sir Beaumont. I didn't get beyond that. Like, we're further ahead of schedule now. And I think a lot of that is because, like... I already have my positions for the bullies. I didn't need to make those from scratch. But I do have to rewrite these name tags. Ugh. Anyway. There we go. As we get our food and take our seats, Melia can't help but slump down and immediately begin unloading a year's worth of frustration and angst. And this is when we get, for the first time, Melia concern. And is this line too long? That line might be too long. Let's check it now. Let's check it now. We're checking it now. Scoop! Clobber them. Scoop! Okay. Nope, she's good, but I forgot to do it with dissolve. Yeah, see, you got to show them with the dissolve. So, let's see here. What's a better name? Then she's going to switch after about 3 text boxes. Let's see here. Let's see, what should I put here? Because she's mentioning Waldo and Chinchin, and they've been all right, but uneasy. So. Okay, we're gonna do the eyebrow here, and that's actually gonna set up the next line really good. And then we're gonna change it to sad for when Danish starts talking. Okay. Yeah. Oh, and then we have to put Burmo on the fucking thing. Fuck. Okay. This is a long ass scene. Why did I write these? Why did I write these long ass scenes? Which is funny because like it's. They're not actually that fucking long. Like, you look at normal fucking VN, still spend 20 minutes on one background. Shoutouts to Hyperdimension Neptunia, the remake of the first fucking game HD. So... we're gonna actually do show Millie thing because we need her coming out of this while Danish is talking. There we go. And then we're gonna do eyebrow again. And then we're gonna hide her with dissolve here. Okay. Oh, we have to hide her and right. So hide her. Pause 0.5, and then we're gonna grab all of my shit from Waldo again. There we go. There he is. Okay, we found him. We found him. Okay, so yeah, so we're hiding Milia, putting Cerboma in the exact same spot. Okay. And then we're gonna hide him. Pause again because Danish's attention is going back to Milia. There we go. Alright. And then this is the menu. Actually, no, I can't do the menu now because if I do the menu now, it's going to say there's no fucking options. So we're going to just test this now. We're going to test it now. Okay. Alright. Take a sip. Careful about getting close, Amelia. My fate in this town isn't sealed yet. Bam. As we get our food and take our seats, Amelia can't help but slump down and immediately begin unloading a year's worth of frustration and angst. When does it get better, Danish? I hardly feel welcome here, and my old friends in Pleasanton seem like they're done with me. I can't keep up with all their gossip. I tried to reach out, I tried to stay in contact, but they all ignore me now because I'm either too far behind or they think I'm leaking it to someone else. And now it breaks. because I put Milia sad instead of Milia uneasy. You'd think I'd learn by now. Let's try that again. And they certainly aren't interested in anything going on here at Northtown. I thought they were my friends, but now that I'm not there, living the same lives they are, I guess I'm not one of them anymore. Thank goodness I ordered the extra large soda. Getting up for a refill right now would be really awkward. I lost so much in that move. Not just my friends, the woods that I used to visit, the types of animals I would see. Sometimes I feel like it would be a nice day to walk in the woods and gather my thoughts. But by the time I put on my shoes, I realize we don't have that here. I used to have a locket from the Beaumont TV show, Genevieve's locket from Season 1, and that got lost in the move too. And now I'm here and all it seems... Okay, I need to put another word in there. Now I'm here and all it seems like is... And all it seems like is... And now I'm here and all it seems like is more people want to take more things away from me. Seems like is more people want to take... I could probably emphasize that better. And it seems like is... And all it seems like is... I'll figure that out. Don't get me wrong, Waldo and Shinshin are great, but they don't get it. They've lived here all their lives. It's different when you're new. I feel like the rest of Northtown wants to use me more than they want to get to know me. This would be a very bad time to tell her that I need to make friends or be shipped off to military school. This would be a very, 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 very bad time. That is 7 varies, by the way. That is intentional. It's musical. This would be a very, 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 very bad time. Like, I can't wait for a streamer to do that and miscount them and make it sound dumb. But just so you know, so it's on record, this would be a very, 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 very bad time. That's canon. That's how you do it. That's how you make it sound musical. Anyway, so I improvise instead. By crashing the game again. Ugh. This would be a very, 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 very bad time. So I improvise instead. Some people, you give them an inch and they take a mile. I do a lot to stand up for myself and set boundaries. A much nicer way of saying I chase people away and set up walls. You saw it earlier, I just don't have time for people like that. Moving so much, I don't stick in people's minds. I don't care about them and they don't care about me, so I got tough and fast. When the going... And I used the word tough in 2 separate text boxes. I might change that. I simply refuse to be intimidating. It's a survival thing. They can smell fear, so don't be afraid, Milia. I'm just glad that you and I at least have the Sir Beaumont show to talk about. Imagine if we didn't. Oh, look at us, 2 angry fucks who hate Northtown and everything in it. I love hating the uniforms. I love hating the school. I love hating, suddenly, Sir Beaumont. Hold on, what? You hate him now? No, Sir Beaumont, he's right there! The years have done a number on him, but no mistaking it, that was Ned Bowman, the actor who played Sir Beaumont in The Adventures of Sir Beaumont. I'm actually going to have Milia do a move here. Yeah, because, like, she's looking too, so she's not out of the picture. Yeah, it's not like we're looking past her at him. She needs to be part of it, so... So do that. And also, having Milia change expression while Danish is talking seems kind of weird. So, yeah, like, if I had, like, a line where there was, like exposition or inner thought or something, that would make sense. But we're just gonna have Danish rattle off. No change on screen. Should work. Should be okay. The years have done a little number on him, but no mistaking it. That was Ned Beaumont, the actor who played Sir Beaumont in The Adventures of Sir Beaumont. What the hell is he doing here? Why is everyone so casual about it? And since I'm not using think here, I can actually use think down here. So that's what we're going to do. Think with dissolve. And we're gonna do Ned. I think I might have him X center 80 at full size. I think I might be doing that. Right, because we're both looking over. He's not like small and out of the way. So X zoom minus 1.0 because he's walking in from that way. Okay, we're gonna try this again. The years have done a little number on him, but no mistaking it. That was Ned Beaumont, the actor who played Sir Beaumont in The Adventures of Sir Beaumont. What the hell is he doing here? And why is everyone so casual about it? I'm gonna hide his ass with dissolve. Yeah, I'll do that. So I love this little bit too here. So Danish internally is like, what the hell is he doing here? And why is everyone so casual about it? And then Milia says out loud, what on earth is he doing here? Why is everyone just acting like it's normal? They're drift compatible, you see. That's what I was thinking. Is he a fake, a lookalike? No, I'm pretty sure that's him. An older couple overhears this and speaks up. And then it crashes. Old man is not fine. Oh, right, because I copied and pasted this. Okay, so old man and old woman, I think it's just OM. Yeah, it is just OM. Okay, all right. So OM for old man. Okay, cool. Did it. Yeah, okay, cool. An older couple overhears this and speaks up. Yep, that's him. He's local. Wow, you know, Danish, he might know what makes Northtown great. Maybe we could ask him. Why don't you do it, Milia? Well, Season 1 is my favorite, and I'm not sure if he even likes Season 1. I thought maybe we could do it together. And that is where we get our choice branch. And basically, like, again, I'm not bullshitting the player. Either you go with Milia, or you lose the fucking game. It's that simple. I'm not trying to write the next fucking Zero Escape here. Like, either you do the nice thing for the person who cares about you, or you don't. Oh, fuck. Anyway. And we'll do the bad ending first, because it's short as fuck. And then the rest of this I can copy and paste. Well, actually, no, it's different. It's different than Waldo's bad end, but I can still use, the Scene Black thing that I was told about yesterday, so that's what I'm gonna do. And then this name has to be lowercased, okay. And then I can look for the word goons, because I only use it for military goons. Scene Black. Okay, that's it. That's all I have to do is Scene Black. Oh shit, I didn't actually come on. Come on, Cody, you're better than this. There we go. So pull out my phone, Scene black. Bad ending. Return. There we go. And I do this, like, y'all have probably heard my sales pitch before. I don't want to BS the player, and what that does is it helps sell those negative routes, because Danish's anxiety, Danish's, like, inability to trust people is an important part of the story. And instead of hammering people over the head with it and saying, oh, looks like my anxiety and distrust and trauma are acting up, we give the player a choice to say, you know, no, and that allows us to explore it in a way that doesn't inhibit, like, the positive outcomes. I think doing it this way invites people to, you know, check out the game fully, as opposed to, like, you know, like, oh, well, if I just say yes, okay, then of course this happens. This feels natural. But if you say no, like, this is that same Danish reacting negatively to that situation. Yeah, anyway. So, let's see here. There we go. I think that's it. That is it. Let's see what happens. Oh, right. Yeah, needs a placeholder just so I... There we go. So I can check the other thing. Mamma mia. Scoop! Clobber them. Scoop! There we go. He's local... We were asking, why don't you do it, Milia? Well, season one's my favorite. Yes, okay. Think we do it together? Nah. Ah, of course. We, the royal we, as in Danish, I'm completely incapable of doing anything on my own and want you to do this on my behalf. Apparently, I just threw away the last half hour of my life telling her to be more confident and assertive. It seems to have bounced off her like a tennis ball. You just walk over and talk to her, Milia. It's not rocket science. You can't expect me to do all your dirty work. I'm even newer than you are, and you expect me to act as your fucking surrogate. You're dead weight. You're... Fuck! I went hard on this one. But again, this is like, you're inviting the bad ending. So, let's explore this. The other routes are, I'm not sure if the other routes go this hard. I think they do, but like... And even worse, you're a waste of my time. Nah, I mean, if you want to, you can, but I'll stay here. No, it's okay. Fine then. Her eyes dim and her head lowers. What little confidence she had appears to have fizzled out. I'd go back to my food, but it's already finished. She spent so long yapping. Instead, I pull out my phone and wait for her to finish. We don't talk much after that. We never found something suitable for our project and failed the presentation. My frustration with my partner seeped into everything, and I didn't end up making any friends. Now here's the important part. Before long, the goons from military school come to take me away. Because someone wouldn't make the effort to change their point of view. Because someone was being stubborn. And I'll never forgive that person for as long as I live. So, is Danish blaming Milia, or is Danish blaming themselves? I leave that up to the viewer. I love that kind of shit. Anyway, now we get to do the good ending. We've done that, like the player is free to explore that if we want, but now let's do the good ending and advance the story. And yeah, that's one advantage of not BSing the players. Like, look, this is gonna lead to the bad ending. Do you want to know what leads to the bad ending? And then they say yes, and now I say, okay, I'm gonna make Danish as absolutely toxic and unbearable as possible. And like, this is what you asked for, because you have chosen to end the game. Yeah, fucking. Sameya Rooster, okay. So I need you to jump to what? Is this Milia R.R. Beaumont? Right, because I had Waldo R.R. Beaumont, I need Milia R.R. Beaumont. Yes. So, I don't know if Danish is this mean to the love interest in this specific circumstance, but during study hall in the common route, if you just read your book and don't talk to anybody during study hall, you get a note from Chin Chin, and you can either choose to read the note, or the other option is, I'm going to military school, and you tear up the note, you chew it up, and you spit it out. And that's the end of the fucking game. Like, no, I don't care if you made the effort to reach out. I'm not reaching back, bitch. Anyway. So, nice route. So, okay, so it's just... Right. So, yeah, Danish takes the lead, and then that gives Milia the confidence to finally say something. So, we're gonna have Milia say okay, and then we're gonna hide her with Dissolve. I have to say that out loud, or I'm gonna forget the with Dissolve. So we're gonna show him here. With Dissolve, Cody. Almost forgot. Okay. Now I gotta look at the sprites here. Mouth. Okay. Easy. Just do that. And then he's gonna amp it up a little bit more. Or actually, no, we'll keep it there. We'll keep it there. There we go. Yeah, we'll do blink here. There we go. Not every single line of dialogue, but like some of them. Anyway. Right, and then he's going to open his eyes when Danish reveals that the equipment for lemon peppers are out. Oh. And then that's going to have to move Milia into the scene, which we can do. So... So yeah, ShowNet X Center, can I get a fucking 0.75? And then Show Milia X Center like 0.3. It's gonna make it a little asymmetrical, but we'll see what happens. Oh, actually, because there's no one on her left, we're gonna do an X zoom here. We're gonna swap where her arm juts out. I think that's good. Yeah. Okay, cool. Okay, we're getting there. And there we go. I think that's gonna work. Okay, no, see, So, Waldo's shorthand is blink mouth, but Beaumont's is mouth blink, because I'm really good at organizing this shit. Anyway. We're gonna center Milia. X Fenter. I'm sure Ren'Py is gonna love that. Okay, and then this jumps us to Milia RR Beaumont. Which means, like, yeah, I'm roughly half an hour ahead of yesterday's schedule simply because I didn't have to do a shit ton of X Center exposition shit. Isn't that great? Label Milia RR Beaumont, add the colon, add something here so that the label has something to reference and it doesn't fucking crash. Ladies, gentlemen, variations thereupon, I think we've got it. Okay, let's give this a shot. Okay. Well, Season 1 is my favorite, and I'm not sure if you even like Season 1. I thought maybe we could do it together. Yeah! Sigh. I can't be the next person to leave Milia out to dry. Every signal is telling me she needs someone to lean on right now. Someone who understands what it's like to completely upend your life and be the only person around that you really know. Maybe I could have used someone like that on my past 6 moves. Maybe it wouldn't have helped. But I'll definitely help someone today, so I guess I better do it. Sure, let's go talk to him. Okay. The place is hardly full, so nobody's going to steal our food or our seats. As I predicted, Millie is behind me and I've taken the lead. I tend to do better as a fuck off and die type person where I don't need to care what the other person thinks. But I do like Sir Beaumont, and I don't want to screw this up for either of our sakes. He's still looking at the menu, so I give him a firm tap on the shoulder. Oh, right, he needs to be looking the other way. There we go. Okay, now he's going to be pointing at us. Also, love the finger guns. So, the finger guns were Salt's doing. I really enjoy Salt doing that. This is not what I should be looking at. There we go. He's still looking at the menu, so I give him a firm tap on the shoulder. Here goes nothing. Hey, you're Ned Bowman, right? You played Sir Beaumont on TV? Yep, that's me. How can I help you? We wanted to talk to you about the show. You picked a good time. I'm retired and have plenty of afternoon left. Let me order and I'll be right with you. What were you thinking? A couple of things. I like the lemon pepper, but it usually takes them forever to get the old equipment out. Not today. It's already out. Oh? Isn't it, Milia? I think I need to put some commands in there so they don't flashbang us. Isn't it? Show Ned with move. Show Milia with dissolve. That's gonna be the new drinking game, is the frickin'... Yeah. Anyway. Isn't it Milia? She shakes herself out of her stupor and responds, yeah, that's what I always order. It's a classic, like your show. I'm glad that such things made with such love haven't been lost to the rapid march of time and technology. You can just say you're old, it's fine. Danish! Ned laughs. Let me get my order and I'll find you two. We return to our seats and our food slightly colder, but completely unstolen. And then Millie's gonna... Show Milia with me. There we go. Thank you for that, Danish. I really appreciate it. Of course. I guess I just have an easier time with people who seem intimidating. Because you try to be even more intimidating first, right? Something like that, yeah. Very cool. And we're actually going to have Milia react to that. Because I think that'll be good. Amelia R.R. Beaumont. So we're actually going to get a little extra that we did not get for Waldo tonight. So Amelia R.R. Beaumont. Boom, 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 boom. Right. Okay. So again, Milia is shy. So we gotta check the player's favorite season again. So jumping out of her moment. So she needs to immediately fuck back off to 0.3. Oh well. So. So actually get a little bit of interaction with them this time, and then we have to have Beaumont show up. Oh, actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have Beaumont on the other side. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah. Yeah, because we just had Millie on the left. It seems silly to have her like shoot back over there, 10 seconds later. But also, this is just a silly little Easter egg. So Beaumont's shirt has printing on it, and the letters are backwards when he's flipped. So we're in a long scene now. The audience is gonna look at his shirt, and it's gonna be properly aligned by putting him on this side of the screen. So we'll do that. Alright, let's see how that does. Ah, fuck. Move. There we go. Okay, do that, save, and now... He opens by telling us that he's ending his acting career and returning to Northtown. He was typecast after Sir Beaumont, and nobody really knew the secret to making it work. And then that's one! It's one! One word too long. Okay. I can actually reword that. So there we go. We're good. We are okay. He opens by telling us that he's ending his acting career and returning to Northtown. He was typecast after Sir Beaumont, and nobody really knew the secret to making it work. Sir Beaumont is nothing without the Dark Duke. He's nothing without Count Conniver. I can't carry a whole show. These executives always want one wheel to do the job of the whole car. Millie's been rather quiet, so I open things with a question. Which I forgot. Okay, but, so we already have these variables set because if you get to know Waldo during the get to know segments in the common route, we already check for your favorite TV season. So I can actually grab those flags somewhere. There we go. If blankety blank equals 1, and that's a double equals. Okay, so, and it's if 1, if 2, else. Oh yeah, so if 1, okay. If 1, else check if 2, else, and then you don't have to check for 3, because if it's not 1 and it's not 2, then, gee, I don't know what it's doing. It's 3. It's obviously 3. So, and that season 2 else is nested. Yeah, so nested if back out for else, nested if again, and then that else is in there, but then that's it. Okay. A little janky, but it works. Where the fuck was I? You know, I have these labels right here. They're the exact same in my notepad document. Perhaps if I just searched by those, I wouldn't have to scroll so fucking much. But anyway, my nose were rather quiet, so I open things with a question, and then it's very short, and all of them jump us kind of to the same place. So if it's not TV Season 1, then... wait a second. I think I might have fucked up the other one. 1 second. If that, cool. Oh! Because we have the else at the same priority, so if it's not 1, else check 2, and then else. Okay, we're good, we've got it, It's 1:43 in the frickin' morning. There we go. Okay. So, else, if it's not 1, then we have to check if it's 2. And then that else gives us another one, but all of these jump us to something else. Okay. And yeah, I even have in here Milia or Beaumont too, so I even have a label for us to jump to after this is all done. Okay. We're good. We're good. Things are fine. We're good. Oh, man. Okay. And then we're gonna just do like a show Ned blink to put in some animation. And then I need Milia to react as well. Yeah, we do the, yeah. We'll do the think here. We'll do the think. Because she ain't sad, we'll do the think. And then else, if it ain't those two... No. And that way, like, Ned is in the blink position for all of them, and then Millie's going to be in the think position for all of them. So when we get to Milia RR Beaumont 2, none of this is surprising. Okay. And then I need a colon, and I need to put that there so that this label has something to jump to. We're getting there. We are absolutely 100% getting there. Okay. How long is this? Okay. Why is this so fucking long? Okay. How much music do I have left? I have about 10 minutes of music left. So you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna... Fucking hell. It's gonna take me 10 minutes to read all this shit. But you know what? That's what we're gonna do. That's how we're gonna end the final stream, is you're gonna see Milia's resolution with Beaumont. It's not gonna be cinematographied, but it's gonna be an important character resolution, and it's gonna be, It's gonna be good. Just trust me, it's gonna be good. So, old man is OM, old woman's OW. Shit. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna have a sip, and then we're gonna read this out. So, just a heads up: when everyone meets Sir Beaumont, like, each love interest is a different type of toxic fan. So, when Waldo meets Sir Beaumont, he thinks quoting the show counts as a personality trait. So he can't stop quoting the show. When Shinshin meets Sir Beaumont, he thinks he's smarter than the lead actor of the show. So Shinshin gets some shit flung at him by Beaumont, which is, perfectly in character. You gotta give the smart guy some shit because he thinks he's so smart. But Milia, well, you get to see. And that's gonna be the end of this section of streams. I can't be the next person to leave Milia out to dry. Every signal's telling me she needs someone to lean on right now. Someone who understands what it's like to completely upend your life and be the only person around that you really know. Maybe I could have used someone like that on my past 6 moves. Maybe it would have helped. I'm gonna move that maybe, just because I don't like having 2 words next to each other, like starting lines. Hell, maybe it would have helped. But it'll definitely help someone today, so I guess I better do it. Sure, let's go talk to him. Okay. The place is hardly full, so nobody's gonna steal our food or our seats. As I predicted, Millie's behind me and I've taken the lead. I tend to do better as a fuck off and die type person where I don't need to care what the other person thinks. But I do like Sir Beaumont and I don't want to screw this up for either of our sakes. He's still looking at the menu, so I give him a firm tap on the shoulder. Here goes nothing. Hey, you're Ned Bowman, right? You played Sir Beaumont on TV? Yep, that's me. How can I help you? We wanted to talk to you about the show. You picked a good time. I'm retired and have plenty of afternoon left. Let me order and I'll be right with you. What were you thinking? A couple things. I like the lemon pepper, but it usually takes them forever to get the old equipment out. Not today. It's already out. Oh? Isn't it, Milia? She shakes herself out of her stupor and responds, yeah, that's what I always order. It's a classic, like your show. I'm glad that such things made with such love haven't been lost to the rapid march of time and technology. You can just say you're old, it's fine. Danish? Ned laughs. Let me get my order and I'll find you two. We return to our seats, our food slightly colder but completely unstolen. Thank you for that, Danish. I really appreciate it. Of course. I guess I just have an easier time with people who seem intimidating. Because you try to be even more intimidating first, right? Something like that. Yeah. As promised, Ned joins us and sits next to Milia. He opens by telling us that he's ending his acting career and returning to Northtown. He was typecast after Sir Beaumont, and nobody really knew the secret to making it work. Sir Beaumont is nothing without the Dark Duke. He's nothing without Count Conniver. I can't carry a whole show. These executives always want one wheel to do the job of the whole car. Milia's been rather quiet, so I open things with a question. I think I picked Season 3? Great question, Danish. Yes, I did do all my own stunts. We couldn't afford a stuntman, really. That's just how TV goes sometimes. And when I fell off that horse fighting Baron Ricard, that was me. That was also why we had several episodes at the castle where Sir Beaumont didn't have to ride a horse or wear heavy armor or fight anybody. I'm better now, thankfully. I'm gonna have to cut that up. So, Season 3... Oh, I like this next line. Let's fucking go. There we go. Okay, cool. So was the castle. Come on, asshole! Load the. Oh, did I not trim enough off? I didn't trim enough off. Okay, I will fix that later. Let's keep going. When I fell off that horse fighting Baron Ricard, that was me! And that's also why we had several episodes at the castle where Sir Beaumont didn't have to ride a horse or wear heavy armor or fight anybody. I'm better now, thankfully. So, let's say a pair of kids about our age walk in here to cause trouble. I only got a couple more chivalrous charges left in me. I'm not wasting one today. Say, Milia. Yes? You wanted to ask him about Season 1, right? With Lady Genevieve? Yes, whose idea was it to get rid of all the romance? The show was completely different in Seasons 2 and 3, and if I'm being frank, it just isn't fair. I saw that connection you had with Genevieve, and I wanted it for myself. Someone that you gel with right away, and you know that it's true love. And the very next season says, no, you were wrong to want true love. Let's discuss the political implications of changing the color of the curtains. I even had a replica of the locket that you gave to her, and I lost that in the move too. It's like the whole universe wants me to forget I loved anything in the first place. We're both taken aback by her sudden outburst, but Ned finds his courage before I do. You just moved here. We both just moved here. And they're asking us to tell the whole school what makes Northtown great. I suppose we should be thankful they haven't asked us to get on our hands and knees and kiss their feet for the opportunity to live here. I see. Well, that's certainly a lot. I'll try to unpack all of that as best I can. Regarding the show, that one's easy to explain. The executives made that change. We got a new CEO, he saw a show about knights, he wanted politics, then he wanted swords, then he got bored and wanted a show about lifeguards instead. Just business, unfortunately. Regarding your school, I used to go to Northtown High. I'd love to go back and help you sell Northtown being great, even if it isn't always the case. But I'm not done! Don't thank me yet! He adjusts his chair, straightens himself, and looks Milia dead in the eye. Milia, I've met many people like you where our show made a profound impact. I cherished my time working with Sandy as Lady Genevieve, and I can tell you she feels the same way. We had something really special going on. I'm sorry the later seasons didn't meet your expectations, but Season 1 will always be there. As well as my reunion with Genevieve in Season 3, I think it was done really well. And nobody can take those childhood memories away. Nobody. And if you'll indulge me one more thing. He adjusts his jacket, reaches into one of his pockets, and starts rooting around. Eventually, his hand emerges holding a heart-shaped locket. He takes Milia's hand and presses it into her palm. That look doesn't suit you, milady. It's as if an untimely frost has fallen upon the sweetest flower in all the fields. Season 1, Episode 7. I'm surprised I made it to reruns. One day, that special someone will come for you, Milia. I promise. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. But don't lose hope, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Ned! She's out of your league, buddy! Shush, you! Here's my number and my email. Give me the details when you can. What day would this be? Monday. And set your alarm. We're the first to go. Ah, my next heroic deed. Waking up early when I'm supposed to be retired. And that sets us up for their presentation Monday, when Sir Beaumont arrives. So, yeah, I'm very proud of that. Also, that locket isn't something completely out of nowhere. In the original Defeat the Darkness, Milia gives a locket to my character, and then when I show back up in the real world in the final episode, I still have that locket. Yeah, so it's just it's a nice little Easter egg, you know, for the true fans who watched the original. But yeah, also I talked with the CG artist Medi, and Millie is wearing the locket in the siege in like the romantic ending CG. So you'll catch a little bit of it there. But yeah, I ran out of Roman so words and it went back to DDR for some reason. But anyway, that has been let's stream, let's program Defeat the Darkness date. If this got you interested in the actual show Defeat the Darkness, it's on my YouTube channel. It's under the playlist, takes about 2.5 hours, 3 hours to watch. If you do that, that'd be super cool. Let me know if you do. I appreciate it. If this game interests you, we're looking to complete it on time for Otome Jam. Hoping to add some voice acting afterwards. So yeah, like get ready for the Jam version, get ready for an extended version later, because I will be poking at it later. But in the meantime, thank you for coming. Really appreciate you being here. And I'll catch you after the Jam. Take care of yourselves.